Okay, this is a very good example of a waste of time for citizens in a process flow that they could have solved in a much better way. And I'm not doing this to complain. I'm just showing a very good example. This is from the government here in Norway, and it's a lot of these process flows that any business out there have, government, private, whatsoever, that they should have solved in a much better way. So in this specific task, it just came today. So it's pushed out to everyone having a company here, being a shareholder, director, whatsoever. So what they're trying to document, you have this all over the world, I believe. It's who's having more than 20%, 25% of the business, voting rights, and who's really, really the owner of the owner. Who's really the owner. Norway is not specifically well known for being a shell company country where a lot of yeah, not the original owners, but of course with this they're trying to find out where they are. So, but for 99% of everyone, they could have sold this way better. So let's start with this journey. Yeah? So we can go in here, call it, yeah, oh, it was small. Yeah, so what's really going on here? Yeah, so you type in a company number, it does a check, and then again, I just did this as the 100% owner. I'm native Norwegian in Norway, so why should I answer all these questions? And if I don't, I have a 10 months time, and for sure I will get some unpleasant surprise, fines or whatever, yeah? So, and I don't think they do it on purpose. So what they should do here on the company's house, they should be like, okay, we start here, company. Yeah, that company has an organization number and it's connected to shareholders. Yeah. Then again, it's building this scenario on if this, then that. So the company house, of course, know the company organization number, and the company house also knows the shareholders. So going from that, there's several options, yeah, and it's basically made on if this, then that. So let's say if 100% Norwegian owner, yeah. Um, and then again, another scenario could be like uh, if other owners with more than 25%, because according to these laws, they need to have some other uh, type of documentation done. Okay, yeah. Boom, yeah. Let's see if I can move this there and also make this, oh, done. Yeah, it looks nice. And then, yeah, outside Norway owners, for example. Yeah, it's probably more. And you need to use more than 5 minutes when you're doing something as this. So what could they have done here? Yeah, they already have this information here. So that means that they could put it out to a stage that eventually they have also when you're filling out this documentation. That's okay, out, checked. Yeah. So if you're like 100% Norwegian and you just want to verify that, you could add some kind of, and we have this here available with Altinn. You could have ID check. Let's say that you want that. So if shareholder is 100% Norwegian, then you make an API. Uh, second. Then you check here. Let's do it like this, more easy. You check here. If it comes out fine, then the next flow that goes from here means that it goes here, then it's fine. So, and the way you could do that is, of course, by having here, you can have some API checking. And if it's not okay, then it goes back here to requesting this information that you eventually needs to fill out here. You know, it's just as simple. And then again, if the owner is like 25% or more, you can also do like an ID check, some internal systems for that also. It's more easy with this. And then you could build out the same back and forward. So when we are working with process optimization, we are doing a lot of this mapping up. We are mapping up the full journey, even though it could be anything from how you work with production, how you work with sales management, following up leads, simple things like this, and or it could be like from the customer journey comes on board till eventually the project is delivered, following up, invoiced, and so on. So I think this was just a very good example on how we can work with process optimization and using integrations and thinking a little bit about what you're doing before you're implementing it. It's actually a very good example of that. That would save, if you take the time, everyone that needs to fill out this documentation I did, and multiplies that by the number of companies and the effect on the society just by sitting and doing something really silly that should have been solved in a way better way. Um, there's a huge cost and earning by fixing, and it's not very complicated. So if you have questions about something similar, any process optimization you want to improve in your business, feel free to contact us. This is what we're working with, and thank you for watching.